So OpenClaw has completely taken over the internet. It is by far the most powerful AI agent. And in today's video, I'll be showing you guys the best use cases along with how you can set it up as easily as possible. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is come to this link where you're basically going to look at the hosting applications. Then you just click OpenClaw and then you can see right here that this is where we have OpenClaw. So when we click deploy, we're then going to be transported to this page, which gives you all of the information that you will need. So now, since we've got all of these details, and since you can see that this is literally just a one-click deploy, we just basically can leave this on KVM2, and you can already see that the price here is dramatically much less expensive than a Mac Mini. Of course, I made that mistake, but of course you guys won't be. So if we just click deploy here, then you get redirected to this page. So this is where you have your order cart. Now, since you're watching this video, of course, apply my coupon code. So my coupon code is AI Grid. So when you apply that coupon code, you will get 10% off of your order. So thanks to Hostinger for sponsoring this video. And now if you actually do want to use this in the easiest way possible, like you are just a complete beginner, then you can just auto select to this, which is ready to use AI. All this does is basically just uses different AI credits. So when you purchase this, you don't have to go to your OpenAI API account, your Claude API account. This basically just gives you the ability to deploy this easily with Nexus AI credits. But of course, this isn't completely necessary. It's just if you're a complete beginner and you don't want to spend any more time running around. But of course, it does cost a little bit more extra, maybe just a few dollars extra just to save you some time. Now, of course, server location, I'm in the United Kingdom, so I'm just going to leave it there. Make sure that it is in whatever location that you're in. And so, yeah, you can see here that this is tremendously affordable for absolutely anyone and gets you immediately up to speed with the latest AI technology. So I'm actually just going to deploy this because I don't want to, be bothered with any API keys. So let's continue. So once that's done, you should see something on your to-do list, which says your KVM yada, yada, yada isn't finished up yet. So what we do is click setup. Then of course, United Kingdom already. Then of course, this is plain OS. Then just click this one and then just click select. And of course, you can change this later. So we're going to click select and then a root password. This basically allows you to just securely access that. If you want to make a password, make a password. Just remember that you of course want to keep it. So then just click next. And then of course, just click malware scanner. So this is going to keep your VPS completely safe. This is why I said this is a secure setup. And then just click finish setup. And of course, make sure you have Docker Manager because this is what you want to have. So ensure that you've clicked both of these on and then you want to click finish setup. And of course, if you just wait 5 to 3 minutes, it will then set up. So now that our VPS is set up, let's actually go ahead and set up OpenClaw. So if we go to Docker Manager and then we go to the catalog, then what we need to do is we need to just type in OpenClaw here and then we'll click deploy. And then so since I've already got my Anthropic API key, I will show you once more quickly how you can get that because I think that's the best model. And for the gateway token, I'm going to go ahead and copy this and keep this safe. Make sure you keep this safe because this is what you'll need to actually access it. And then what I'm going to do now is literally just one-click deploy. And so in 2 minutes, I'm going to be able to one-click deploy this. So in 2 minutes, this will literally basically start up and I'll have access to OpenClaw. So now we just put this down and then click here. And then this is the same gateway token that we just saved. And then now we can log in. So now we have our thing. So if we say, hey, our OpenClaw agent should be there. And so yeah, it says, hey, I just came online, fresh workspace, fresh memory, just figuring out who I am. So who am I and who are you? Now, remember, guys, this is essentially an AI agent. So this is the first time it's going to boot up. And so ideally what you want to do here is basically give it a memory dump. So if you have, ChatGPT memory turned on, Gemini memory turned on, you can basically ask them to give you a JSON memory dump of all of your business interests and your goals, and then dump that in. And then it's going to be basically optimized to helping you achieve your goals. So for me, and since this is just a demo, I'm just going to put some basic information in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically name it. So usually the chatbot wants a name. So I'm just going to call it multi. And then basically I've just given it a small goal. So I said, your goal is to help me deliver better videos and better education to my audience. And then I'm going to click send. So now before I dive further into this conversation, one of the key things you have to understand is that OpenClaw is meant to be an AI agent that can do things for you whilst you're not at your computer. So if you want to configure this, go at your channels. Then what you want to do is, of course, scroll down, and this is where you want to connect your WhatsApp. Now, when you get to this part, you're going to see the QR code pop up after you click this button, and this is where you can link your WhatsApp account to OpenClaw. But before you do scan that, pay attention, okay? Because if you see this right here, this clearly says that it recommends a separate phone plus eSIM, and they're not just saying that just for fun. When you link your WhatsApp here, you're giving OpenClaw a full session on your WhatsApp account, and that means it can see all your messages, your group chats, your DMs, and everything. So if you do choose to link your personal number, that bot can technically access messages from your mum, your mates, everyone. So what you want to do is basically grab a cheap eSIM, something that only costs a few dollars, and basically set up a brand new WhatsApp account on that fresh number and use that. That way, the bot has its own number with no personal info on it, and your main WhatsApp stays completely safe. Once you've got that new number ready, then of course you can scan the QR code from that WhatsApp account, then hit wait for scan, and then you'll be able to be linked up. And trust me, guys, it is always worth it to do the correct security measures. Now, once that's done, if that doesn't work, just go to config. And then once you've scanned it, just click update. And then once you've updated it, if you go back to your channels, the WhatsApp thing should be linked. Now, remember, guys, this is much more than a chatbot. This OpenClaw AI agent is going to save a lot of stuff for you. So one of the use cases that you can do is set up cron jobs. Now, crons are essentially really powerful because they can do specific things. They can essentially run workflows at specific times. So for me, you guys know I like to do AI news. That is my entire thing. And you can see here that at 9 a.m. UK time, I'm basically going to get a WhatsApp message. The moment I wake up, I'm going to get a daily AI news briefing, okay? And basically, it's going to give me the 3 to 5 relevant stories to the AI grid, why each story matters, the potential content angles for my channel, and then it's essentially going to do this for me every single day. This is essentially the power of OpenClaw, okay? This is why this is so powerful. Now, of course, let's say, of course, 9 a.m. is completely good. What I'm also going to do is I'm also going to ask it at 3 p.m. Can you just check social media to see what most beginners are struggling with in AI? I want the most relevant topic. Now, considering I'm running a school academy where every day I'm helping people stay up to date with AI in just 10 minutes a day, you literally only need 10 minutes a day to understand exactly what's on the frontier of AI. So now here I could say for my school community, and this is going to help out a lot. And this is just in case I missed something. I'm going to say every Friday at 8 p.m. UK time, search the internet for the most trending and widely used AI tool of the week. Focus on tools that are new, gaining rapid traction, or have had a major update that week. And for each tool, give me the name, what it does in one sentence, why it's trending, a free versus paid breakdown, and one practical use case someone could try right now, and a link to the tool, and format it for an easy way that's easy to give to my community. Now, of course, I would always, check these off. But the fact that I can now send this, and let's say I've connected this to my WhatsApp, I'm out and about, I'm just going to get a message. I could be out with my friends or whatnot. And let's say I'm, out with my friends or something like that. I could get a message from a WhatsApp AI agent that is going to, automatically do that work for me. Because think about it like this. I'm already spending a large majority of my time scrolling through websites, looking at the AI tools, making sure that I'm doing all of this stuff. And you can see here that OpenClaw is now basically saying, okay, that's another job that I can do. And every Friday at 8 p.m. UK time, I'm going to hunt down an AI tool. And then, of course, I'm going to be able to, send it off to you. Now let's go through some more specific use cases for those of you who maybe aren't a business owner or just for your general life. So for example, for 9 a.m., I would say that if you're just a standard person, whatever city it is, you could say your morning routine, you could ask it for a daily weather and outfit suggestion based on the forecast, which is super useful. Of course, you don't want to go outside in the rain or depending on what time and activities you have. So it can literally tell you every morning, however your schedule is, okay, maybe you want to wear this, maybe you want to wear that. Of course, it is dependent on where you live. Of course, we've got the morning routine of the morning news brief, which is what I just spoke about. Another thing that is probably really useful is that it could give you a daily motivational quote or a journal prompt. So for those of you guys who journal quite a lot, that could be something that is super useful. One thing that I do think is really, really useful is that, let's say, for example, you have some birthdays or anniversaries coming up. You could literally store it in the memory and you could ask it to remind you of any of those. So remember how I said when you start up OpenClaw, you have the ability to put those in. So that is something that you could do as well. Now, another thing that you could do is, let's say, for example, you're trying to improve your fitness. Every day that you can say is that, okay, I've now started a fitness journey. So every day I'm going to message you exactly what I've eaten. And then at the end of the week, it's going to give you, how many calories you consumed, what meals you've had, if you stayed on plan. And that's going to be something that's super, super useful because you're going to be able to see your weekly summary. You're going to be able to know exactly what you've eaten. And all you'd have to do is literally just voice note your AI agent and be like, okay, I ate this amount of food, or okay, I had this much, I had a cheat meal. Now, another thing for finance and bills, if we move on to this section for OpenClaw, if you want to use this, and let's say, for example, you want to use it for your finance and bills, you could probably use this and ask it to remind you before subscriptions renew so you can cancel the ones you forgot about. So you can literally say, hey, can you remind me that I have these subscriptions? And you can literally give it all the dates of when those subscriptions are supposed to be canceled, because let's be honest, we do forget. And you have to understand that this is super useful because this is going to be something that basically is proactive, okay? It's not an AI system that is just sitting there. It's going to be able to go on the web and do those things for you. And basically, if you want to make your AI agent a lot more powerful, you essentially have these skills. Now, of course, I would say you do have to be very careful to make sure that these skills that you install are some of the most secure skills because sometimes they can contain malware. And so one way you could actually ensure that you're not installing malware is that when you browse skills, make sure that essentially you're looking at the, the highest ones. So if you actually not click that, but if you click by the stars and then you click this, you can see which ones are the highest. Then of course, you basically want to make sure that, the user actually has a lot of stars. So it's not just like some random person. So you can see right here, this user has, 47 stars. And then of course, when you can see on the virus total and the OpenClaw skills here, right here, these are basically quick things that you can look at if you want to see the actual report and go in depth on that, malware, because I know people are worried about security. You can see all here that this is undetected, undetected, undetected. And so the guy who created the platform, you can see here, he's got this account where he publishes skills. So these are the ones that the most likely safe. As always, if you click them and you view them and you think there's anything there, you can always go on the virus total and quickly double check if there's anything there. So if you see like undetected, 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 then it's quite likely that there's no viruses. So just make sure that when you're browsing Claw Hub, if you want specific skills to be able to use, this is of course the website that you do use, just to make sure. But of course, considering you're just on a VPS and if you're not implementing, some crazy personal details, the risk is of course super low. But if you are, inputting business data or super personal details about your finances, you have it, on your WhatsApp, please do be careful about that skill hub. So now basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask it to install this skill from Claw Hub. So this is the skill right here. And I already have my Google API key. So I already have my API key. So I'm going to click copy. I'm going to give it the link and I'm going to say, look, basically install this so I can use this. Install Nano Banana Pro so we can generate images. There we go. So now it's going to install that. And I can see it literally says that we've added Nano Banana. So now it says the API key setup. We've got Nano Banana Pro. And so now basically I can use this to generate something. So I'm going to basically say, yes, generate an image and say that OpenClaw is now #1 on GitHub. Send me a link when done. Social media post style. And so essentially you just want to ask it. If you're in the web chat, you can just basically say, move the generated image to a publicly accessible path and give me a direct URL to view it. And then of course, it's basically just going to give you a URL. And here you can actually see we have our image here. Now, with this image, I didn't specify anything like in terms of the branding, in terms of exactly what I need, but you have to understand that, let's say, for example, you're able to use your AI agent to generate images. Maybe it's for social media, maybe it's for something else. This is going to be something that is remarkably useful for you if you're on the go. And this is why this is such a powerful tool. So this is why I'm saying to you guys that like OpenClaw is one of those tools that once you understand it, once you've got everything sorted, you're going to be able to do a lot more. And of course, remember guys, I can set up crons. I can set up jobs where it's like, okay, I'm going to, make this image at this time and it's going to be giving images for whatever brand I do need. Of course, if you want more advanced stuff, you can be a little bit more advanced, but this is just an example. So yeah, this is super, super useful. I'm definitely someone who's going to be taking advantage of OpenClaw a lot. If you aren't taking advantage of this, I think you probably might be a little bit behind, but I still think that it is super useful. If you do enjoy this, don't forget to check out our sponsor of today's video. You will get 10% off your subscription. And of course, remember guys, if you want to check out the community, you can join in and I'll help you guys deploy this if you guys have any issues. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, I'll see you in the next one.